Hi everyone, welcome back to the Globetrotting Gang. I'm Amy and today we're talking about one of the best parts of any Disney cruise, the food. During our 4-day cruise aboard the Disney Destiny, we tried just about everything we could eat and drink, from the rotational restaurants, the buffet, room service, island barbecues, and of course, all the snacks in between. We ate a lot on this cruise and some meals blew us away. Of course, there was one experience that I probably wouldn't do again. So let me show you everything we ate on the Disney Destiny, including my biggest disappointment and our 2 favorite meals. Okay, let's start with our very first meal on board, the lunch buffet. There was a huge selection and everything we tried was really good. Because of my seafood allergy, Disney prepared my plates separately, which I really appreciated, although it did mean waiting a little longer to get my food. But overall, it was a great first meal on board. Breakfast at the buffet was really good. There was so much variety that everyone found something they liked, and of course the Mickey waffles were a family favorite. I don't know if it's because they're Mickey shaped, but somehow they always taste super good. Say cheese! Bye, Lila!
Taste test of our Mickey waffles. Like, look how cute! And I got some whipped cream as well. Because, you know, we're about that life. Our first Mickey waffle of the trip.
One night we ordered room service. We ordered chicken tenders, chicken wings, and Mickey ice cream bars. Funny enough, they accidentally delivered the ice cream twice. We definitely could not eat all of them, which was kind of sad because some ended up going to waste. I also forgot to film the chicken wings because it was late and I was exhausted, but Olivia filmed her chicken tenders and said they were really good. Lookout Cay was our first stop and the island was breathtaking and the barbecue excellent. Everything we tried was delicious, especially the burgers, and some people loved the fries. Why did you choose to eat fries today, Noah?
Because fries are the best.
Okay.
Fries, but there wasn't any cheese, so I just put macaroni and cheese on top. And then I grabbed a cookie and some macaroni and cheese.
Still waiting for my thing to ring. There you go.
So is that Parlor?
Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Bye. Again, because of my seafood allergy, Disney prepared my meals separately to ensure there was no cross-contamination. It took a little longer, but the food was definitely worth the wait. Oh, we could have eaten right here under an umbrella, less far, and less music. I love music, but it's really loud.
It's like a mango Dole Whip with, I don't know, I kind of forgot the stuff on the side.
Okay, so mango
Oh, and there was
Dole
like
Whip.
mango pearls.
Looks good. That's Churro though. That's cool.
It's really good.
The barbecue on Castaway Cay was just as good, very similar to Lookout Cay, lots of choices, really tasty food. And it was a perfect lunch. We were famished after spending time at the beach and snorkeling to see the Disney statues. Okay, and let's not forget the ice cream. There were so many flavors to choose from, like strawberry, banana, chocolate, vanilla. The only thing that was missing was the mango. Dinner at Worlds of Marvel was a lot of fun. The food was good, but honestly, the experience is what made it memorable. We loved the crew dancing. And the interactive entertainment that was straight on our table. We had a big screen next to us.
Ship, and what are you celebrating?
We are celebrating the heroes who keep us all safe.
Galaxy 3 times! And
Look at the plates.
Red? No. No. We also dressed into our Marvel gear. So it was just a really fun evening, and the food was absolutely delicious.
I think I'm gonna do the steamed bao bun and the shrimp. Steamed bao bun. Is it good?
It's good. It's good, right?
Yeah. Why is it sugar?
I did.
Who can have this?
So has schnitz. Did a mini cheeseburger and you got it. Ooh, cheers.
You guys are so lame. You guys have the same thing?
Because we love key lime pie.
Pirate Night, which we also had at the Marvel restaurant, was another really enjoyable dinner. The special pirate menu was really good, and it just added to all the excitement of the evening.
Cheeseburger for Noah, as usual.
Crab cake
Crab cake.
and samosa, vegetable samosa. As you can tell by the plate, it's looking pretty good.
Noah here. We're at a crazy pirate adventure. Just see for yourself.
One thing we definitely did not want to miss were the Mickey Churro waffles. They're only available on C-Day breakfast at Marceline Market Buffet. And that morning was also our only chance to meet Black Panther, and the line was more than an hour long. So we kept thinking, do we leave the line and miss Black Panther but get the churro waffles? In the end, we stayed, and luckily we got there like 5 minutes before closing time, and they were still offering the churro waffles. One piece of advice, don't make the same mistake I did and pour syrup on them. They're already super sweet, and adding syrup was just too much.
Oh, that's sweet.
But wow, were they delicious.
Brunch with a view. It's the churro waffle day.
I'm gonna take a few seconds of your time to ask you to please hit the like button. It makes a huge difference, and it tells the YouTube algorithm to continue showing this video to other people. And you can also leave a comment, we always respond. It's hard to complain about unlimited soft-serve ice cream on a Disney cruise, especially since we've been on other cruise lines where ice cream did cost extra. So having it included on Disney is always a nice bonus.
Thank you.
I have to say, Minnie's Delights was one of our kids' favorite places on the ship. Okay, and mine too. I have to mention one drink was one of the coolest experiences on the ship. My eldest daughter and I treated ourselves to a specialty drink at the Haunted Mansion Parlor, and it was absolutely worth it. It was an extra charge, but we wanted to try it at least once.
Flip it over. You get me. We're gonna get this meeting.
The presentation was incredible. The drink arrived smoking, it glows in the dark. The service was top notch and the haunted house vibes were so cool. We strongly recommend it. Cool experience, guys. Dinner at 1923 was delicious. We had the steaks, which were really good. The restaurant is named after the year the Walt Disney Company was founded, and the whole place has an old Hollywood feel, so we decided to have a little fun with it, and we dressed up in 1920s inspired outfits. The restaurant itself is beautiful. It's filled with Disney animation artwork. It has lots of sketches and memorabilia.
Let's cheers, mate.
We also tried all three of the cafes on board. Cafe Megara is themed to Hercules. Cafe Merida is inspired by Brave. And Cove Cafe is in the adults only area. The specialty coffees and drinks do cost extra, but they have lots to choose from. And don't forget to get a coffee with a Disney character printed right on top. Now let's get to the meal that was disappointing, our first breakfast at a restaurant. First off, it's important for me to mention that whoever served us weren't our regular serving team. The food tasted okay, but while everyone else at our table got their food, I sat there waiting and waiting.
Perfect, thank you.
What about you, Noah? Good?
No food for me.
It was probably about 15 minutes before I finally managed to get someone's attention and ask where my breakfast was. So maybe it was an off day, but based on that experience, I'd rather eat at Marceline's buffet for breakfast. Let me tell you, we had a much better experience at our next restaurant breakfast on this Embarkation day. Even though the crew was running around trying to get everyone fed and ready to leave the ship, our regular dinner team still took the time to take a souvenir picture with us. Thank you, Dick and Eva, you were the best.
Remember the hash browns, Noah. You'll remember this in 2045.
And finally, our two absolute favorite meals on the entire Disney Destiny. First one wasn't even one of the restaurants. It was Mickey's Smokestack Barbecue. I was very shocked by how good it was. The meat was so tender, the sides were delicious, and everything was packed with flavor. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I really enjoyed this barbecue as much as some barbecue restaurants I visited while in Texas. Ribs, a little bit of sausage, cornbread, macaroni salad, collard greens, pickles, and 3 different sauces. Let's try the cornbread. Oh, salty. Ooh, it's spicy. Let's try one pickle. Sweet pickles. I feel like I'm in Texas. Woo! The kids also really loved the burritos from Donald's Cantina. I didn't get a chance to try them myself, but they went back more than once, so I'm gonna take their word for it. Honestly, 4 nights just isn't enough time to try everything there is to eat on the Disney Destiny. We tried our best, but there was just too much. And our favorite dinner was Pride Lands.
This is just so cute already.
The menu is inspired by cuisines from all across Africa, has different spices, sauces, flavors, and it was so interesting and completely different from anything else we had on the cruise. Everything we tried was delicious.
Deep brown Sunday. There you go.
Wow. The live entertainment, that was something else. It was crazy. The singers, the musicians, the dancing. It was so much fun and definitely one of our favorite experiences on the ship. Overall, we were honestly impressed with the food on the Disney Destiny. One breakfast missed the mark for us, but every other meal was really good. Now, I'd love to know what you think. If you've sailed on a Disney cruise, what was your favorite thing to eat? And if you're planning to cruise on the Destiny, which restaurant are you most excited to try? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.